Hello everybody, this is Callie, your Scentsy Independent Consultant, and today we are going to do an update of my Scentsy Club. Right now it's awesome time because Bring Back My Bar is happening, plus it's the transition season from winter to the spring and summer. So I've already removed all of the bars out of my club that I know are coming back. So now we're going to go in and we're going to add some of these Bring Back My Bars and also some of the winter ones. So I'm at my webpage. Right up here is the Scentsy Club. Now remember, Scentsy Club is how we're going to get these bars in here. They have the Always Get My Bar feature. So I'm going to click Scentsy Club, and then you're going to get a web page that talks all about it. I've already created one, so I'm going to hit edit my subscription. If you need one, you can create. So I'm going to hit edit, and I'm going to log in. And here we go. Now I have a quarterly subscription, meaning I have one coming every 3 months. This is my bulk one, but once in a while I'll also add in a monthly subscription depending on what I want. So I might still do that later. But here's my quarterly one. Now everything over $30, so you can see up here I already have $108 of 18 different items. Anything over $30 gets an automatic 10% off, so there's my discount. If I get over $60, which I have, I also earn a half price item, which is where it's alerting me at the top. Shipping charges is about 10%, so sometimes basically your discount gives you free shipping is essentially how this works in my view. So you can see what I already have in there. Mineral Oasis, that was a bar from the spring summer a couple years ago now. My Dear Watson, I still have 2. I want to show you what happens if I try to reduce 2 of them for bars that are retired. You see this little icon up here? If it's got a little purple icon that says this bar is discontinued, you're going to continue to receive the item as long as it stays in your club, but the quantity may not be increased. So if I try to increase this to 3, it gives me a big error that says the subscription quantity of discontinued products cannot be increased. If I try to decrease down to 2, it's going to give me a big alert that says, are you sure you want to decrease the quantity of this Always Get My Bar item? Because once you decrease the quantity, you cannot increase again and you can't be undone. So the only way I'd be able to increase this if any of these bars came for sale again. Like if they came back for Bring Back My Bar or some limited promotion again, that's the only way I can make adjustments to it, is if it becomes available again. So no, I do not want to change the quantity. I still want to My Dear Watson, so I'm going to click keep. Okay, so then no changes. First Kiss Fireworks, this is actually for a friend of mine. She loved this one, so I added it to my club. Petal Pals was last Valentine's Day collection. This was actually a 2-pack. I didn't like the other fragrance that this came with, so what's cool about Scentsy Club is if there's one fragrance you like out of an entire bundle, you can split it into individual bars in Scentsy Club. So I went into my club and I can get 4 of these bars because I love them so much. Blue Hyacinth is another one I get 2 of. And White Teen Cactus, this just comes up a lot. I often have people ask me if this one is still around, so I like keeping them in stock. I don't use it myself, but I like having at least one, so that I can provide a customer with something if they have it. Now these 3, they don't have a little purple icon. These came out of a bundle. I found that I love the face of these so much, like the birthday wishes, down the aisle, and welcome home. As a consultant, I'm also a gifter, and so when these occasions come up, it's nice to be able to have a specific bar for people who are having a baby, weddings, and a lot of birthdays. So I have 3 coming for birthdays because those are most common. I still have a few of my wedding bars here, so I only have 1 coming of that, and then welcome home. So it's just nice to be able to give a warmer and a bar for wedding gifts and things like that. So that's just my personal preference. Vanilla Blackberry, this was a scent of the month. I can currently still get it, but I've added 1 in my club just in case it goes bad. And then Up, this was actually one that released here just a few months ago, and I got 1 of them through Scentsy Club. And because I had my club order coming and I really liked it, so I added it, and I'm glad I did because it went back into the vault right away, so I was able to snag 1. So here is my total so far, and we are going to add more items. Okay, so here's your options. Scentsy Club is essentially consumable items. So you can see you have promotions, wax bars, car bars, all the things, lots of laundry, cleaning supplies. Your oils can come in here, your fragrance flowers, your body products, your Scentsy air purifier, and also light bulbs. So I highly suggest adding light bulbs to your club, and these little guys, these gems, these cotton cleanups, are to die for, you guys, and they're always out of stock. They're basically one huge wad with a little handle, and you get 25 of them for only $6. So I'm 100% going to add some of these into my club. In fact, I'll probably add more. So we'll start it there, and then I'll go for there. All right, back to club. We can add a whiff box. This is probably actually going to be my half price item. Oftentimes I also use washer whiffs, and I'll get an entire tub for half off, so I'll get a tub for 15 bucks. I don't currently need them. I stocked up before, so I'm out there, but I'll probably pick up another whiff box. Let's talk about bricks. I love me some bricks. These are also something that I use for half price quite often. There are, I believe, 16 now that are common favorites. Clean Breeze, Luna, this is a big seller. Sea Salt and Avocado is relatively new to this line. Skinny Dippin', Sugar Cookie. This one bar is actually retiring, guys. Or not, maybe not retiring, but it's definitely not coming back into the summer, spring-summer catalog. So if you love Sugar Cookie, here's a place for you to get it in brick size. And of course, Welcome Home. So 17 bars now. Okay, I don't need any bricks today, so I'm going to go back. But what I want is right here, promotions. Now, promotional ones essentially won't have, it'll kind of narrow it down from the ones that are in the catalog. If I pick just Scentsy wax bars, I'm going to get everything from current catalog stuff to the Bring Back My Bars to Scent of the Month, any limited edition stuff. I do want this one because I also want to go through stuff that I know is retiring for the season. So, Almond Croissant's retiring. These ones are sticking around. It's always a tough choice. I love apple and cinnamon sticks. I really do. I love it in the fragrance flower, but I don't know that I need it forever and ever because there's always so many apple and cinnamon products coming out. As good as it is, I don't necessarily need it in my club. Arctic Kiss, though. Love this guy. This one's going in my club. I don't need a ton of them because I still have some bricks, but I might pull that. I might make that 2 just in case it doesn't come back. Aussie Plum is a Bring Back My Bar. Hearth is good. Let's see. I'm pretty selective. Otherwise my club would get out of control. Blue Sage and Tonka is good. Blueberry Cheesecake's sticking around. More to Shine. I had Bright Cider Life in my club last year, and I do love it, but I have several because they came back in the season. This was a 3-pack Harvest collection back in 2020, and I really liked it, but I have so many other favorites, and I really didn't pull this one as often as I thought I was going to, so I'm going to leave that one out. Let's see. Cherry Almond. Christmas Cottage. This one, man, I really like this guy. I feel like there would be ones that I like. I love Winterberry Apple Tea, like that's my jam, but I do love Christmas Cottage, so I'm going to skip that one. Cider Mill, however, this one I get asked for a lot, and it's just one of those that, I don't know, you just never know. No scent is safe, so I'm going to add that one to my club. Let's see here. Cozy Cardigan, I love it in all things but the bar. I love it in mostly the fragrance flower, but the bar itself isn't strong enough for me, so I'm not going to add that one. Eucalyptus Wreath. I love the smell of this one. I just never went for it. It just wasn't a bar that I pulled, but I really do like the scent of that. It's not quite my club yet. Let's see. Hendrix, I'm going to add this one. This is one of our Scentsy Club exclusive bars. It's a Bring Back My Bar, but they offered 10 extra bars that were for your Scentsy Club only. Now, I have a good friend that at school who loves Hendrix, so I'm going to add a bar. I'm probably going to increase the quantity for my first one just so I can get several bars for them, but I'm going to keep this in my club just so I always have it on hand. Here's Huckleberry Sage. This is one I was most excited for Bring Back My Bar. Very much going to add this one to my club. I'll change quantities later, but Hooded Mug, Ice Pine, Jammy Time. Mandarin Moon's another one. This is just a nice, bright, citrusy orange, but it's got a little spice. So I like it because this is actually a summertime Bring Back My Scent of the Month a few years ago now. It's not quite as rich and heavy as the fall. It's very summery, like bright fruit orange type of fragrance. So it's unique. I really like it. Maui Mist. I love it, but I can get extras now. I don't know that I would need it in my club. It is a good fragrance, though. Let's see here. My Home was really popular for years. Oats and Honey. This is one that a customer asks for every time I see her. I think she'll be getting her own club here soon, hopefully, but if she doesn't, I'll forever have one in stock. Let's see. Pumpkin Chai. This one, too. I'm gonna add it just in case because I really like this one. I have an overstock of them, but I hate to be without it in case this one doesn't come back. It is such a good mix. It's probably the only pumpkin fragrance bar that I like just because of how well it's made, and it lasts forever. And I always get compliments when I warm it. So if I'm gonna pick a fall bar that has any pumpkin in it, this is the one. So just love how it's made. Even pumpkin roll. Pumpkin roll's good, but I love the spice of the chai in here. So okay, let's see what else. Okay, adding scarlet sunflower. This is a really popular one for our family, so we're gonna grab that one. Let's see. Spiced Ember Glow. That was a new one. That smells really good too. A lot of previous Bring Back My Scent of the Months in here too, if they're still available. This one's good. Sun Ripened Raspberry. That's our current Scent of the Month. Smells a lot like Rainbow Sherbet, but Rainbow Sherbet's coming back too. Sugar Cookie. Gosh, I feel like I better add it because it's one of those bars that it's been around for so long. I would hate to not have it around, and I really like it. I sometimes prefer this over Vanilla Bean Buttercream, which is saying a lot. Okay, any others? The Blackberry's already in there. The Waves is coming back. Very Merry Cranberry. I have really taken a liking to this fragrance, and I found that I can use it in my classroom even, and it doesn't, I mean, it's, kids like it. They don't complain about it. It's like really fresh in there and just kind of Christmassy, but without any kind of spice, and it doesn't, hasn't set off any allergies or anything, so this was just one that just made the room just smell really clean. So, and of course my love, Winterberry Apple Tea. We're adding this one. You can bet that I'm gonna add several in there in case that ever retires. So, okay. Let me give you guys a headache here. Okay, back to Scentsy Club. Let's go. Here I'm gonna go up to my little cart here. All right, so I have cotton cleanups now. Arctic Kiss. This is where, since they're still available, I can go in now and just go ahead and update any quantities. Cotton cleanups, I always add several, but I typically do. When I get a monthly account, I also get some cotton cleanups in there, but I definitely get a couple of packs of this one. Arctic Kiss, I'll want at least, probably at least one coming to me. Cider Mill one, Hendrix one. I'll be stocking up on some Huckleberry Sage. The thing is, guys, when you like so many bars, unless you go through them religiously, like I go through Petal Pals, almost every single bar I have. Blue Hyacinth too, I go through every single bar because it's just my rotation in a certain room. You know, I don't try to stock up on too many of them if I don't have to. So Oats and Honey, Pumpkin Chai, especially if I'm holding on to them for other people. I don't need 2 or 3 of them in my cart. So I'm going to wrap this one. However, I would go through this one. So that's going to get updated to at least 2. Okay, I'm going to go higher. All right, so let's see what my damage is here. Not too bad. I say that, but some of you might look at that and be like, whoa. All right, so that is my update for Bring Back My Bar in the winter season. So got what I wanted, some Arctic. These are the ones that I truly think that I would miss. And I wish that they would come back. I voted for them back, and so I want to make sure that they make a comeback. So, okay, so there's my total. So from here, then I would go in if I needed to update anything. You just go back up to the top to my Scentsy Club section. And then I can update it again like I did. If I want another subscription, if I want both monthly and quarterly, I just hit new. And then I just go through my list again. So maybe cotton cleanups, for example, or something I want coming every month. I'll add it. Okay, back. Maybe I want to add my whiff box in there. Okay, back. Let's see here. What's something else that I want every month? Don't need a purifier every month. I feel like I can add those as we go. Let's see. You know what? Let's go for promotions. So some of these that, well, no, I don't want those either. Here, let's go back to the account so you can just kind of see what I have so far. So assuming I stick with what I have, so if I only do like 1 cotton cleanup pack in a Scentsy whiff box, it's going to tell me that I'm 24 bucks away from getting a half price item. So if I do this, I've earned a half price item just by updating my cotton cleanup. So then I've got $60. So then I can choose a half price and go on. Shipping is charged separately, even if these came at in the same month. Okay, so it's basically 2 different boxes, 2 different subscriptions, so it's 2 things of different shipping. I can have to process my first order right away, or I can wait and have it processed in February. Usually I process it right away is usually how I hold it. So I am not going to finalize this today because I'm not quite sure if I need a monthly one. So I am just going to go to here and get myself out of this. How do I get myself out of this? Continue. Here, I'm going to just delete these. There, and now it's like it didn't even happen. Back to Scentsy Club info. Oop, edit. And there we are. Okay, so now this one's just going to stay here because my next order is not going to come till the 17th. So I have about 10 days before this ships to make any adjustments. After that, it's locked. So I always say to myself, okay, I give myself 1 extra day just in case of processing. So I figure by not the 10th, but maybe even the 9th is the last day that I can add things. So if I want to, I can. So my half price item, I don't know what I should choose. Probably whiff boxes are always safe, right? So it'll add it to my list. And then my total, okay, is $201, which is about where I want it to be. Like I like my club to be at about $200. So yeah, so that is all there is to it. So I hope you guys had kind of learned some things, I guess, about Scentsy Clubs and how they work. Again, I highly suggest doing maybe a quarterly subscription. I could skip this. I mean, that is an option. But because I have retired bars in there, if I skip it more than once in a calendar year, they're going to remove my bring back my bars. So if I really don't need any of these things again, I can skip it. So then I only get it 3 times a year, which is kind of nice. So anyway, hope you guys have a good day, do great things, make good choices. Tell me, or I guess let me know if you guys need help doing a Scentsy Club. Other than that, enjoy, and I hope you guys can get some of the bars that you want. Bye.